Once again, welcome. I'm Pia Jyoti Kachru coming to you from ITV Gold Studio in New Jersey. And today on Face to Face, we have with us versatile, gorgeous, heartthrob of millions, and I would say one of the finest new age actresses of the Hindi film industry. जिनकी अभी नई film release होने वाली है, that is Runway 34. So let's welcome Rakul Preet Singh to ITV Gold. Welcome Rakul Preet Singh. कैसी हैं आप?
मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ. Thank you so much for such a lovely introduction. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. And as I was talking to you earlier and I was telling you that I have watched your Yariyan movie, then Ayari, De De Pyar De, Marjana. So, and definitely I'm looking forward to this new release too. So tell me, how has your journey been so far?
I mean, it's been beautiful, and it's been filled with a lot of gratitude. I think when I started out, I knew nothing, I had nothing. I was completely unaware of the film industry, and I think all the love that I've received, the opportunities that I have got to be able to do different kind of films, it's just a journey which I'm very grateful for.
Wonderful. So, Abhi, let's talk about your new movie, which definitely I said I'm excited about, and I'm definitely going to watch it. Pehle din ka pehla show, I will be there watching it, and that is Runway 34. So, definitely मैंने उसका trailer देखा है. It definitely looks very promising. So, tell our viewers a little bit about your character and what the movie is all about.
Well, the film, as you see from the trailer, is about this true incident that happened back in 2015 on an international flight, and the kind of turbulence the flight went through in terms of decision making, in terms of the situation at that time, in terms of what the pilots had to do, and were they right or wrong. So it's that thrill, which you can obviously tell from the trailer. I can't really give in more details than this because it's a thriller. And my role is of Captain Tanya, who is the co-pilot on the flight where Ajay sir is the pilot named Captain Vikrant. And it's about their decision making and what really happens at that point in the flight, opening up those layers through the second half of the film, where we've been grilled by Amitabh Bachchan sir. So yeah, it's a very different film. It's something that's not been seen in Indian cinema before, and we really hope that people like it.
Absolutely, I'm sure everybody is going to like it. So, as is जब मैंने trailer देखा तो your character looked very intense. So, did you have to prep before the movie?
Of course, we had to prep to know the cockpit well to begin with. We had a couple of days of training to understand every button in the cockpit, to use the right language, to have to use the right hand for the right button. Sometimes वो बोलते हैं चाहिए control button दबाओ, so your right hand, no, you have to do this with the left, so you do this with the right. So we made our notes on memorizing everything because it was a lot of input. And then of course your body language changes the moment you step into a uniform. A pilot will always react a certain way, in terms of the demeanor, the way you walk, talk, react. So all those nuances were taken in consideration. And we had a captain on set who would guide us through before every shot, just to make sure that we are authentic with our actions.
So, ये दे दे प्यार दे के बाद, I think this is your second movie with Ajay Devgan.
Yes.
It is. So, De De Pyar De Mein, you shared the screen space, like, you were both together. Here also, he is also, Runaway 34, wo direct bhi kar rahe hain, apart from just sharing the screen space. So tell me, is there any kind of like a reservation jab, he's the boss also there at the same time? So do you have to like act in a different way or something?
No, I mean, we're all professionals on set and we've come there for a certain job. And specifically talking about Runway, it's a very difficult film to shoot. So, you have that in mind. You're all in your role and characters and just asking, Acha sir, what is it that you expect out of this role? And then just executing it. I don't think you really have the time to think about anything else besides that, how to act, how to be. We're all professionals. And generally, it so happens that when you are shooting a light-hearted film, say like De De Pyar De,
Right.
the entire atmosphere on set is like that. You're joking, you're shooting, you have to be playful because that has to show, that chemistry has to show in a film. And here you cannot afford to do that because it breaks away from the mood that you are in the shot. So that just automatically happens.
Absolutely. Since इस movie में अमिताभ बच्चन sir भी हैं, so any memorable moment you have from this movie?
I can never forget I think the biggest takeaway is getting an opportunity to work with Amitabh Bachchan sir, to share screen space with him, to feed from his energy, to act with him. And I think I can never forget that. That's something which I didn't even dream of. It was always a dream, actually. So getting to work with him, and I remember this one time on set that he was giving everybody biscuits, and he told, "Tum biscuit to nahi khaogi." I said, "Nahi, sir." So so nice of him. He went back, and I didn't know wherever. And when he came back on set, he got me 3 boxes of nuts.
Oh,
dry fruits. And I still have them placed in my house in a corner. That this is the first time I ever got anything from Amitabh Bachchan sir.
Wow.
And my help keeps cleaning it and just keeps it on that side. Ye Amit ji ne diye, ye Amit ji ne diye. So that's something which I'll never forget. He's a very generous, very chivalrous, like very nice person.
Absolutely, he is. I have seen him quite a number of times, and he definitely is. So tell me, like, you had any challenging moment while doing the film?
I wouldn't call it challenging, but it's new, and when it's new, it's exciting. Playing the role of Captain Tanya, I had to experience very different emotions, to experience that turbulence and panic without really a real craft, and to make the audiences believe that it's really happening. All of that was very exciting more than challenging, and that's what keeps you going.
Wonderful. Since you have worked with Ajay Devgan, as a hero also, and now as a director also, and अगर आपको pick करना होगा एक role for Ajay Devgan, what would you pick? Like, do you think, he's better as a director or he's better as an actor?
Why are you putting me under the flight, not the bus? Why do I have to pick? I think he's brilliant. There are very few people who can do multiple things equally well. And I think Ajay sir is one of those people.
Lovely. So, koi message you want to convey to apne ITV Gold listeners before the release of this movie, and how does it feel to be normal, after the pandemic?
Well, it feels amazing to be normal. I don't know if it's after. I really hope it's after and we don't hit another wave. But I think just the sense of normalcy that's coming through and people getting back to their lives is the best thing that could have happened. And telling people that please go watch Runway 34 on 29th April. It's a very different film that we've tried to make, a very honest film, and it's got some great performances by Amit ji and Ajay sir, and hopefully by me. So please go and watch the film, and I'm sure we'll not disappoint you.
I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful movie, and Rakul, I just want to wish you all the best for Runway 34, and हमारे जितने भी viewers हैं, please do go, जब ये movie theaters में आएगी, do watch this Runway 34, and would like to thank you again for taking, time out, and I know you have a very busy schedule. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.